Hi, this is Victor Antonio with another Sales Influence Moment. Today I want to talk about internal psychology when it comes to selling, understanding ourselves. And I want to reference a book by Sinek, who wrote a book called Start With Why. And he had a great micro model, a mental model that we could use to kind of understand what he was driving at when he said start with why. Here's what he had written down. He said basically when we as people or companies talk about our products, we always talk about what we do. And then once we talk about what we do, people ask us, well, how do you do that? And then we explain how we do that. But when you ask somebody, well, why do you do that? We often have a hard time explaining that. See, the why is almost like our philosophy of why we're doing what we're doing. What Sinek said we should think about is maybe inverting this model. In other words, don't start with the what you do, start with the why do you do it? Why does your company do what they do? Why do you do what you do? If we start with why, we have an internal guiding philosophy that will then drive the how we do it, and then it'll drive the what we do. In other words, why becomes more important. Why we do what we do is more important than what we do, because the why drives the how. Here's how we do it, and in a sense, here's what we do. Here's another way of looking at it. This is your internal value system, your personal philosophy of why you sell and why you stay motivated and get up every day to sell what you sell. The how is the actual application. And at the end of the day, the what is the actual product for the business. But again, if we begin to sell from the what we do, internally we're not driving ourselves to sell why we do it. Look at companies like Apple. When you look at a company like Apple, they're driven by a why they should make product more effective for us as users. And that why determines the how and the what they produce. Why is this important to you? Because as you're sitting there selling your product or your service, your customer is going to ask you, well, why do you do what you do? And you need to have that motivation, that internal driving engine that says, here's what I do. Here's why I do it, and I do it because I want to help you increase your revenue, reduce your costs, maybe even gain more market share. That's why you do what you do. If your customer can feel that energy, feel that why you do, your drive, your purpose, maybe, just maybe, they'll buy from you more often. This is Victor Antonio with another Sales Influence Moment reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.